To get started, I have half cup of melted butter. To that, I'll be adding a half cup of sugar. Blend everything together until they're really combined and fluffy. Then to that, add in 2 eggs, add one at a time and blend. Blend until the batter thickens and gets a little fluffy. Next, add in a dash of cinnamon. Next step is to smash our banana. So here I have 2 ripe bananas that I'm going to be smashing. After you're done smashing, add this to our rest of our cake batter. So here I have our dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Now take a sifter and sift your dry ingredients. Divide your dry ingredients into halves so you can sift a little at a time and mix. When it comes to mixing, I'm going to use a hand spatula. So use the cut and fold method to mix this together. After you're done adding the first batch of dry ingredients, add the second. And then mix everything together using the same cut and fold method. The batter might get really hard to mix and get really thick. When it comes to this point, add in milk. So I'm going to be adding in 1 cup of milk a little at a time. You can add more depending on the texture and how a cake batter should look. So I gradually add more milk until the batter lightens. We want the batter to be thinner than it is now. It feels like a cookie batter, but it has to be a cake batter, which is way thinner than this. So keep adding milk a little at a time until you get the cake-like batter. After adding 1 cup of milk, this is how my batter turned out. This is the perfect type of batter you need. Then add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix. Now divide 1 cup of batter into a separate bowl. Then add in 3 teaspoons of cocoa powder. You can add a little bit more depending on how chocolatey you want your batter to be. I'm going to be adding 3 because I still want to have the banana taste but a little bit of cocoa taste too. Add Spam or melted butter to your cake pan and spread it. To pour this, first add in the regular banana batter and then add in the chocolate. So I'm going to make like a plus sign and then mix it together. I feel like that was the best technique I can find, so that's what we did. So I'm gonna use the end of a fork to do it. You can use a toothpick too, but I feel like using end of a fork makes the swirls bigger and will make it look better. So nicely blend all this together. Yes. I want evenly chocolate and the white to show up. Bake at 250 degrees for 10 minutes.